Right. Good evening, at least if it's roughly the same time where you are as it is where I am. Glad to see we've got some folks already. Good to see you all this evening. Welcome, Bushnell and Draskarice. Anything so's, as always. Thank you for moderating. Yeah, the soundtrack is genuinely excellent, and it's got, on top of good music, really fun names. The Measurehead music is called Your Body Betrays Your Degeneracy, for instance. The main theme is got the evocative name of Instrument of Surrender. All right. Well, not to waste any time on this evening stream before I peter out. I'm doing this after a full day of work, and I'm caffeinated, so should be good to go, but don't want to tempt fate. So I'm also just excited to see Kim again. Hello, Dan. And yeah, having it on replay in your brain is a good way to save money. All right. Let's hope that everything comes through just fine on our little stream screen here. And yeah, looks like it. Here we go. My little dude bouncing there. Hide that event list. And the game and the chat. Awesome. Here we are. Beginning of a brand new day over here in the fishing village. We had a really eventful afternoon and evening sans Kim last time. Somewhat to my chagrin, I was thinking I would just be stretching, to fill the time. But no, in fact, plenty got done. We got our gun back from the pigs, as we can see here. We acquired some substances in various forms and fashions, including quote-unquote confronting Kuno's father. We've been collecting some money and spending it on some frivolous things, and then also on some extremely necessary things, like this amphibian sports visor that has the bug eyes and increases our perception. And so we've got plenty to do. Yeah, frog hat, baby frog hat. I better not. I'll get content ID'd. I'm streaming this on the day that the automatically opted in Twitch AI model training news came out. So I've already opted out. Yeah, topical. I'll be sure to loop that into my comedy routine as we go here. Oh yeah, frog eyes then would probably work at least as well. So our major serious things to do are to speak to Klasia now that Kim is here. Obviously, we have discovered that the borscht has vodka in it, and we can figure out if that's a lever we want to pull, either less or more vodka. We don't have a specific lead on the firearm, but we do have the ammo, so we know we need a working firearm that shoots that size. We're trying to help Sona with her project by getting the filament out of the ice cream maker, which hopefully will get a little easier as we get down from -2 to -1 physical instrument. We'll see. We continue to try to convince Cindy the Skull to give us her paintbrush. Not entirely sure. We're in a little bit of a cul-de-sac with the figurines for the stained glass window, and we are trying at least 4 tasks to help the Ravers start nightclub and kind of get on their good sides, get them some good music, so that once we help Sona, they have a place to move in and we can talk to a cell. We have one more armor piece to find that we don't really have any leads on just yet. We're skipping the substance abuse ones here. We hopefully will be able to call Alice back like pretty soon about this. It's been a couple of days. And it hasn't been available. Let's see, we're not doing the substance abuse thing. We have the mercenary we can talk to, but I have a feeling it's not going to go well, so I've been kind of putting it off till we need to. not particularly any leads for finding the caller, and we have just started to explore the whirling secret passages, so we held off on riding the elevator until we could ride it with Kim, as Boosh pointed out here. Then said to train the AI on our Kim dating sim insistence. Proliferate the truth via mediocre and incoherent ramblings. Yeah, in our Hardwired Island campaign on the podcast, Drew, I don't know if he coined the term from thin air or if it was from somewhere, but I haven't heard anywhere else. The term homunculus that I like a lot. Just get a homunculus just babbling about, Kim, our beloved. And then if we want to, we can buy the fawn pants from Kuno. We did make Kuno mad, but I think he will still let us buy pants from him for 15 real. If I can find the conversational option, I have not had time to go do it on my own time and find where it lives, but we have the Esprit de Corps check there with Joyce if we can find it. If we really want to, we can try to flirt with Lillian. I have not really wanted to just yet. And then, of course, we've got the ice cream maker with a physical instrument check. And that's about where we stand. I'm trying to be efficient with that stuff, and helps me to organize my thoughts, but, a little bit of a talking start to each stream. For now, let's head over to the Whirling, since that's where the two relatively important things that we needed Kim around for are. Indeed, anything says. We do love Lillian, but we're trying to pursue this thing with Kim. And frankly, our best, line, currently for Lillian is she needs to go on a date with another alcoholic, which, I don't want to do that to her. I have a feeling that these locusts are going to be dead. We might even take morale damage for all I know.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
Poor things indeed. Right. And we have 73 real that we can spend pretty frivolously, since we don't seem to have anything specific waiting for us to spend on it. Did René go away? He sure did. His buddy's sitting on the bench now, I believe. I think that's who that is. Yeah, let's check in on him real quick on our way.
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
The jolliness is gone from Gaston's face. Uh-oh.
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where is René?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
He replies, trying to smile.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Gone? Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
Gaston sighs and mumbles more to himself and you. Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper.
He turns to look at the crater.
The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids, and she never lost sight of it. And I thought, if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Oh, what a sad way to start our day. I never did get to figure René out. But that's how it goes, I guess. The mystery till the end, to us at least. How did he die, exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is. Guess he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Gaston smiles a sad smile. Yeah, we can be blunt. Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
He wipes his eyes with a sleeve. Something mean, that he's sorry, some right-wing royalist slogan, something forgettable like "see you tomorrow," probably. I think probably just tell me is the most compassionate option here. Tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
The old man gathers himself and wipes his eyes again. Here, something to remember your friend by. Give him the photograph of René and the girl.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny...
Gaston takes the photo, hands trembling, eyes blurry with tears. He has to stop.
I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
He dries his eyes.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
The lieutenant smiles. It is crazy that we can say, old people die, you better get ready to Gaston in this moment. That is an insane thing to say to this man. I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
The lieutenant nods.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
79 years. He mumbles, only half listening to you.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
He slowly shakes his head, then remembers your presence. Not particularly. Bye for now. And we have our concluded thought here,
Wasteland
Wasteland of
of
Reality.
reality.
I'll let the voiceover play again, even though we saw it in a...
Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Brutal. And so, yeah, we have just -1 physical instrument now instead of -2. -1 to Inland Empire from being sober, which we can probably tank. -1 to suggestion from boring, which is harder to deal with. But +1 psyche, return of the self across the board, it looks like. And no positive effects of alcohol, which shouldn't affect us too much. So yeah, here we are, Wasteland of Reality. Man, our suggestion is -3 right now with a base psyche of 6. That's incredible. Yeah, our thought cabinet is mostly doing us harm, which ain't that the truth. It was asked about last time, and I tried to look into the little extension that like lets you look at this stuff whenever, and I was able to get it to show up when like I go to look at the stream. There's like a little overlay that pops up on the right, but I can't get it to like show anything. I don't know if that's because it's like me that's doing it and I'm like, putting it out there. But I guess, if anybody looks at that, understands what they're looking at, then feel free to let me know. So yeah, for the most part, our psyche stuff is fine across the board, right? I have this massive 6 psyche stats, 5 to begin with, and now we've got the one from Wasteland of Reality, and we've got some stuff upping our volition, empathy, authority, esprit de corps, so we're mostly fine except for suggestion there. Our physical instrument is no longer quite as abysmal as it was, having been, 2 physique and then maxed out on the skill, but unlike electrochemistry, endurance, and pain threshold, its max hasn't increased, so we can't unlock physical instrument checks the same way. And then, our intellect and motorics are kind of middling across the board, it looks like. We do have a skill point, and we're partway to a level up, so fingers crossed it'll be fine. But getting that ice cream maker open is going to be, I think, a little tough. While we're standing here, let's call in, see if we can get the armor. And the armor number read off, and maybe check in now that we are once again a fully assembled cop. We've found, I think, our entire kit, gun, badge, uniform elements. Maybe checking in with our precinct won't be such a bad thing now that we're making progress and we're kind of put ourselves back together. We'll see.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Just thinking about it when they died. That's sad. And also alright. Let's pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alright. Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
That's so disappointingly expected. Alright, let's connect to the 41st now that we have all our stuff. It is sad, and one day you throw a man's ball into the ocean, the next day he's gone. Yeah, we probably didn't help, honestly. I do wish we'd have gotten to see the, try to figure him out stuff, but also, it's kind of, I don't know, fitting, appropriate, poetic, something along those lines that we didn't. It feels a certain way that we didn't. His life force was in that pool. Oh no, Dan, I'm so sorry, Renee. Alice, please connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I'm happy to report that I found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Okay. Apparently, even having recovered my gun, I have to tell them the truth about it if I want to get into it. So I'm not going to get into it because they are already having, too much of a field day. So let's head back to Alice here. 10-10. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay. I don't think there's a particular reason for us to call up the Lazarus, but while we're here...
This is Precinct 57. How may I... It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time?
Let's see. How did you know it was me? Doc, someone broke my heart. I've been bad and I want someone to abuse me. Goodness gracious. How'd you know it was me? The question is followed by the sound of someone taking a long drag.
I didn't, but now I do. How's the drinking going?
Oh, interesting. I decided to stop completely forever. I'm trying really, really hard not to. It's going great. I feel like it's really helping me with this case, or I don't want to talk about this anymore. We did do our Wasteland of Reality, so I decided to stop completely, forever.
Ah, great to hear it. Stop by sometime when you're done with your case. I'll draw some blood, run it through, let you know how much forever your liver's going to give you.
Thanks. All right. I guess that's it for now.
Mm-hmm.
The phone clicks suddenly. You hear the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I think that's about it for now. Yeah, because that's not going to have serious health ramifications, exactly. I'm done.
57's over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see...
And we leave. All right. Lining them up and knocking them down. Let's see about the ice cream maker. There we go. Ugh. The feeling that... I guess unless I want to forget Wasteland of Reality
This
already.
orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than it's been, so let's spec ourselves out for physical instrument as best we can. And I think we have the... I always think that the mesh top gives us physical instrument, but it doesn't. It gives us electrochemistry. I swear something gives us physical instrument, doesn't it? I make that up? Ah, the tank top. It's the other tank top, not the mesh tank top. That's what it is. Okay. Cool. Well, should make a little bit of a difference, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and try it and hope that I can unlock it if I need to later on, because I don't see us getting an increase to our cap. Boosh, there's a thought that gives it if you take off the shirt, but I don't know if you have it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Genuinely, this is... I mean, yesterday we had almost no chance. So an even chance, I'll take it. Fingers crossed. Crack open the lid.
Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kvalzund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Yeah, Boosh, I did fiddle with it a little bit, and it shows up, the extension, it shows up when I visit my stream in a browser. It's like on the right in the middle. There's like a little rectangle, a little box that shows up with it, but I don't exactly know what else I can do with it. If I click on that, it just brings up some options, and they don't seem like it's like build your own extension and whatnot. So I don't really know for sure if there's anything else I can do with it, but I did at least get it to show up on mine. So I guess let me know if you figure anything out. But I did tinker, and I got a little bit, but I don't know if it's working. All right, here goes. The lid cracks open.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Oh, that's a good point. I guess heading into the whirling proper should wait until we see this through, and that's totally fine.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I see that going badly, interfacing. I mean, we're not great at you, and I don't want to fuck anything up after all this time trying to get this thing open. All right. Well, that was enormously successful, more so than I thought it would be. All right, let's have a look in inventory at off-site copy. The cube light crisscrosses the filament, feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure still cold to the touch. Silver tape on the side reads off-site copy. Note: this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. And of course, we have our update to helping Sono with our project. So let's do that before anything else, just in case there's something to this whole, it might be a little fragile thing. Oh, and I can change my shirt back because we get fun rewards from conceptualization passes. So we're trying to keep that as high as we can. That and encyclopedia. Yeah, excellent, Bush. If you meet with some success in the extension, by all means, do let me know. All right, getting our cardio in as always. I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a little reactive debrief from Kim every day. It would be kind of a crazy thing for them to have done with the game, but I did like him complaining about all the running and wanted to see more of that content. Sona, I got your thing, Sona. Here we go. All right. And quick save. And guess what?
Yes, what is it?
About the offside copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
Alright, I guess it's just 2 steps. I brought you the filament. Give her the offside copy.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape on inside. What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament in the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Is it? Inland Empire, I like you. We're buddies, but I don't follow. I guess maybe this is something we'd have insight on if I had run upstairs and looked at it, but I've had bad enough luck with radio computers that I didn't want to risk it. No, I think we'll not indulge Inland Empire this time. You're too high a stat for your own good at this point, Inland Empire. What are you even hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
She says as the filament clicks into place.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
She says and presses the print on the machine's keyboard. Fun little printer sounds too. Man, I don't miss dot matrix printers. I don't even really miss the sound because they would go for minutes at a time, but what a juicy, unique little sonic texture they had.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
So we've got play it cool, now what? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Or step back, please, just stop playing with this thing. Fascinating. I mean, I guess if we had tried to mess with it, we would have had to deal with this our own selves on the radio computer upstairs. Play it cool. Now what?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Then computers are dark magic.
Here. I found it.
She suddenly says, right, I guess it's supposed to be raising her ink-stained fingertip. Where? Lean closer.
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything? I'm still not sure it's a good idea, tinkering with the unknown. I mean, I don't think we need to say anything right now.
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing speed.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
The lieutenant leans closer to whisper. I do like how we are fully treating this like she is some sort of sorcerer or alchemist or something. It's perfect.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Sona jumps up from the keyboard like a spring. There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. Oh, a puppy came to visit me. Sorry if there's any noise there. You did it? You found the coordinates? Oh my god, congratulations. So where is it? Where is your 2 millimeter hole in the world? Or, oh my god, congratulations. I like that. Let's echo her excitement.
Thank you!
She yells back at you with a grin. Aw, she's cute when she's, like, not miserable. So where is it? Where is your 2 millimeter hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
She tilts her head, eyes sparkling. I am curious, and Kim is powerless to stop me from wasting time on this. Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Okay.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
I like how this leg of this task is sort of the interfacing show.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay. I mean, yes, Boosh. Kim does seem curious as much as he doesn't want to be. He does seem to engage with a lot of this stuff kind of under duress. He, thinks things are kind of cool or interesting in spite of himself somewhat frequently, which is very endearing, honestly. So I'm going to write this down because chances are good it'll be in our task, but I have been burned, not by this game, but by games in general before. So third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left, and fourth bowl is 5 centimeters to the right, and that should do the trick, according to Sona. Third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left, fourth bowl, 5 centimeters to the right. Okay. Excellent. Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
She smiles. Right, I'll leave you to work in peace now. All right. Move the water bowls to the right position and report back. Now, it's possible that this won't be anything to do with a check, but I'm guessing that if it does have to do with a check, it's probably going to be interfacing. Like I said, that's going to be the star of this show. So just make sure that I don't have anything that I'm leaving on the table interfacing wise. I mean, the gloves do give us interfacing already, and a pretty decent chunk of it, so that's good. And I don't think we're going to be losing interfacing from anything. Excellent. Yeah, just at +2. Perfect. So then Kim seems like a guy who was bullied for being cringe combined with the racism he faces, and he shoved himself into a particular box to try to avoid that pain, frowny face, but he's safe with us. He can enjoy things now. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Bush. This is the impression that I get. You talk about dialogue I probably haven't seen. Yeah, sure. You know, I'm assuming here that it's going to be more flavor than what's the word I'm looking for here? Sort of plot substance. So yeah, Boosh, thanks for asking first, but do go ahead. All right. Now the problem is I don't know what's 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it looks like I don't have to choose. When I click, they all are highlighted. So let's see what we got.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Oh, that's a relief.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Thank you, interfacing. And we've got our 2 options that are the things that I wrote down, as it turns out somewhat extraneously. Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away. Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right. So let's try exactly that. Just make sure third bowl 2, fourth bowl, yeah. Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost, without creating a single trace of sound.
And move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
I knew he would fuck it up.
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Excellent. She doesn't seem to mind. Leave. All right. Reporting back.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position, just like you said. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
She snaps out of the lull.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Or isn't it just going to be silence and nothing else? I mean, both of those are good questions. I do want to know about the muting. Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
She's avoiding your gaze. Isn't it just going to be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
She stares at the heart of her computer.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin. I mean, from my childhood spent watching and rewatching The Neverending Story, the nothing makes sort of like a what if a thunderstorm was also a garbage disposal sound. So I'd expect to hear that.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. This pairs well with something that I neglected to mention that we saw last time, which was the man so rich that light bends around him. Real existential. What? You're overthinking this. Or you're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Let's see. Is what?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
I mean, that seems like a jump. I would believe it would be scary, but tear the world apart?
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Conceptualization. Now we're overthinking it. Let's see. I mean, I don't want to encourage her paranoia, but I do like the sense of occasion, so you're right. We should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's see. Hey, I don't think I want to do it anymore. Seems too dangerous, or it's scary, but we just have to face it. Oh, I do want to find out.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Oh, Kim, I love you.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
That is more or less what I expected.
You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
I mean, I think I'm going to keep the quiet up, so let's say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
So what I hope the outcome of this is that Sona has just discovered that they're in a simulation, and that simulation is the game we're playing. That would be pretty funny. I typically have a limited tolerance for sort of like metatextual stuff about video games talking about themselves as video games, but I will make an exception for jokes, and that would be a pretty funny joke. Well?
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Let's see. Come on, did you hear anything? Or at least the world still seems to be alright. Well, at least the world still seems to be alright. Look around.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
She says, disappointed.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging her forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is.
She raises her head, staring at all the machines that litter the church, cables coiling up on the floor like pests.
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Ooh, let's clothe ourselves for perception. I think we are pretty well done, but I'll double check.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Ooh, having helped Egghead helps us. Oh, let me, now that we're out of that part of the conversation, see what's been going on over here with chat. So let's see. The bit of dialogue that Bush was talking about, it's a small moment, but there's an option where you can call Kim Binoclard, and he mutters to himself in a relatively childish manner. Empathy chimes in. Whatever high school memories, bullying memories you woke in your college, she doesn't like them. It takes so much pushing and prying and a godly skill check to get Kim to talk about himself to any extent. Yeah, he is in fact guarded, and that is relatable. The fancy hubcaps thing was quite fun. Yeah, because if you get to the point where you're going to be sleeping rough if you don't get enough money that first night, Kim has some hubcaps that he confiscated that he's willing to sell to help you have a place to sleep. Pay Gart what you owe him, and it was very cute to talk to him about them. And then I also did manage to get the money from Joyce and from just collecting stuff around, and so he didn't have to sell his hubcaps, which was great. Okay, I should be able to come back to this real quick. So let me clear our notification here, figure out why Sona couldn't hear anything through her headphones. Make sure that I've got myself perception maxed here. We're currently dealing with +1 perception. So yeah, we should take off the Megabino's prescription lenses and see if we have something that boosts instead. What are car nerds called? In-game or general? I don't actually know. Nothing comes immediately to mind. My memory is, I call it a steel sieve. Not the best, so... or I guess it could be, in general, anything so as to refer to Kim as one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would just call them car nerds. Car boys, I guess, maybe? I'm not sure. Engine heads. I'm just making stuff up now, trying to land on something kind of funny. All right, our perception is about as good as it's likely to get without spending points, so let's see if we can hear anything.
What is it?
It is a legendary check, but we've been helping out Egghead, so we have a pretty good chance. Not a guarantee. Fingers crossed.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean? Oh, Torque Dork Boosh. I like that one. I've heard Grease Monkey for mechanics more generally, but not exactly like enthusiasts.
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Maybe a cell can help. Sona, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? All right, but where would we get one?
Or maybe it's the ravers in general.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary. Yeah, Kim, do you think these kids have money? Bush, I think you may have been referring to a different they, maybe like local authorities, but I do love the idea that this nightclub takes off and the speed freaks invest in the structure. I think that would actually be rad as hell.
Of course. The Speed Freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Great. I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
She lingers for a moment before adding, right. Oh, such good works. We are doing services to the community. Rev head if it's engines, tuner for modding, petrol heads, gear heads, motor head. Those are the ones that Den has heard. All good options, though I am going to have Ace of Spades stuck in my head now. Not that that's like a horrible fate or anything. I'm not complaining. Gearhead is what anything says was thinking. Excellent. All right, Kim, sorry. I do have to talk to these guys now. Ooh, perception. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Still got to find their beat. They got the melody, but need the beat.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Let's see. I guess I'm here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I managed to convince Sona. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
The Speed Freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. Going to have to share space for a couple weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
So, actually, I've been thinking, oh, you mean the illegal drug lab. There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and anodic dance music. I'm sticking to my principles on this one, Andre.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
He waves to those Speed Freaks. Leave the tent. Whee! And it's already gone. And a cell as well. Alright. Well, we have some other stuff that we can do while we wait for them to get set up. It's only been an hour. Yeah, visit the nightclub after the ravers have moved in. Excellent. I mean, we are knocking down some tasks these last couple days. Alright. Kim, I don't suppose you have anything else to say to me.
Yes?
Yeah, I didn't think so. Just checking. Alright. Oh, you know what? These give us some encyclopedia, so I'm putting them back on. Because encyclopedia gives us experience and money. Alright. Let's go. Jamrock shuffle our way back over to the whirling. I have a feeling it's going to not be an extraordinarily comfortable conversation that we have with Klasia, but sometimes that's how investigations go, I suppose. There's that instrument of surrender. Who knew it would be a French horn? All right. Here we go. Oh, we actually also have that elevator too, don't we? Well, the conversation's probably a little more important. Let's get that out of the way, and then we can reward ourselves by being in close quarters with Kim. Should I talk to... Yeah, it's now that Kim's back. Are they...
Again?
No.
I can't believe this shit.
No, okay, it's fine.
Yes?
Okay, just checking. Okay. I guess I don't know if I should really spec myself for anything in particular. So we'll just leave it. We have unfortunately failed the check with the smoker on the balcony a number of times, and I believe it to currently be locked, although I'll double check. Yeah, the composure check. We've failed it a few times. Oh no, apparently that's pretty bad. I don't, I guess other than raising composure again, I don't have a really good way of, raising it. Although, you know, while we're here, I can try. I'm pretty close to a level. Maybe even passing it would give us the point back. Why not? Let me double check that our composure is as high as it can currently be. Nothing is taken away from it. Let's see if there's anything else that adds to it. Windbreaker gives us some composure. And then I'll put a point into it to unlock it. This is super very important, I swear. I have been prioritizing it. Honestly, I not even lying. When there's nothing waiting on a point, I have been being like, okay, we can unlock this again and give it a try. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I've ran out of composure points. Yeah, I mean that's been how it's been going for me. All right, let's. Composure's good to have. It's quite high now compared to basically everything else. But unlock.
Hi again, Gendarme.
Okay, 92% this time. Fingers crossed. What is it about the way he carries himself?
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
Okay, I'm going to try not to make an awful sound doing this. What?
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
So we can ask or we can not bring it up. I mean, we went this far, so are you part of the homosexual underground?
The homosexual underground?
The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide with amused surprise. A honeyed smile lingers on his lips.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
I really like this guy. He's part of the homosexual overground, actually. Yeah, that's a really good point, Ben. Let's see. So, no, I just wanted to know whether you were one of them. Obviously, yes, I want to hear more about this homosexual underground you're part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
Drasco, good, I'm tuning back in at exactly the correct time. Yes, Den, please tell me and Kim about it. What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
He lowers his voice conspiratorially and looks around. Oh, man. So glad we waited for Kim to be here, Den. Yeah, me too. But why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishul have to hold on to, the true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage.
I love this guy.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
I love how much fun chat is having right now. But I like knowing who I am. Does it have anything to do with disco or other questions? I had other questions. Really try to back off. Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric.
He wiggles wiggles his fingers, wiggles his hands rather. Let's see. I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it. No, this is not me. That much fun should be illegal. I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco? Or, okay, then I'm definitely not in. What if I can't remember?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows? Maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
Oh boy. The smoker crawls up to you like an animal preparing to jump. He circles his hands around you.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
We do have that look. We sure do have that look. Okay, Blink. Okay, I have to think about it. Or this is going to be like a 24-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least. Okay, the second one is very funny, but I like the first one as our response more. Okay. Okay, I have to think about it.
Do think about it, officer.
He starts laughing and leans back against the counter. At least Harry's getting realistic with the metagaming, yeah. This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me, 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
Okay, we did get some experience. Not enough to get our skill point back, but pretty good all the same.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme erotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Our own time. Let's see. Think about it while in a small enclosed space with Kim. Yeah, 10. Maybe think about it with Kim. Man, marvelous.
Bye-bye,
And
gendarme.
Our thought cabinet got us the skill point we need to open up a drawer in our thought cabinet for the homosexual underground. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation, a shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales, a radical cell conspiring against the state and perhaps even against man and woman. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Oh, that's right. We have this Gemrock Shuffle one waiting in the wings as well. Man, they're making me... they're locking me in a room with two of my favorite thoughts and giving me one bullet here, so to speak. Yeah, Den, I mean... anything says I wish it only took me 24 hours to figure out whether I was gay. It was at least engaging with the premise, right? But it is, engaging with the premise. Okay, so I've got Apocalypse Cop rolling right now for another 6 hours. The art degree is giving me experience and morale. And the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center is they have Star Trek and Revachol. I mean, fair enough, Drask. I was being vague, but no, like, you know, the in the setting, right? The smoker on the balcony is sort of making fun of the reactionary line on, you know, gay and queer people, but you know. It is, No, I understood that you followed Trask. My language was very, amusingly aligned. And so, yeah, thank you for bringing up Spurk. The -2 suggestion from Humpty Dumpty Dom Center is brutal, but the 10 XP and 2 Real is hard to get rid of. What can we... I'm loath to get rid of the caps on things. Buy dice. You're right, anything so's we do need to buy dice. And we could get rid of Wasteland of Reality, but it does take one away from all of our psyche from what we currently have. Let's see. I mean, this is raising learning caps, but mostly on stuff that we're not close to the caps on. I mean, there are 6 skills in each stat, and Psyche is our highest, but it's, you know, nice. It's powerful, I guess. So some kind of superstar could be worth forgetting, even if it costs us a skill point. I mean, we could also defer this and hold on to our liquid skill point while we talk to Klasia, just in case we have a check that we need to, rush to invest in. Jamais vu giving us 1 XP for every orb and raising intellect caps is pretty rigorous self-critique. Yeah, it really only raises the learning cap for a pain threshold. That's a good point. Failing checks and getting health back has come in handy once. We have other ways to get morale. We have a ton of morale. It's the health that's really... I guess I'm going to hold on to the liquid skill point just long enough to go try and interview Klasia, just in case I end up needing it. If there's a check, like a red check along the way. Let's see. Jacket-wise, I had the conceptualization jacket on because, again, free experience. Well spotted, Drask. Okay. Let's see.
The door is closed.
Let's knock.
Who is it?
A woman's voice answered, muffled by the door.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
You're right, perception, and I probably will if I know anything about myself. Morbs. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. The room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. I mean, it's a lot cleaner than mine, though, is the thing. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there. Okay.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Okay, I mean, while we're snooping, let's look at the medications. I don't know about the toothbrush having anything to do with it, but let's look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Goodness gracious. Alright, let's speak to Kim real quick. There's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Lieutenant nods, then looks at the door. Let's look at the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Okay, I did not equip myself for electrochemistry coming in here, though maybe I should have. More the full eye. Is there something more interesting here? We have an even chance, and it's a white check, but I don't fancy trying to, up our electrochemistry in the middle of this.
Nothing of note. The further you look, the more arcane it gets. You don't know what the rest of this stuff does.
I imagine the toothbrush is just going to be a toothbrush, but while we're here, might as well.
It's been used quite a lot. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
All right, empathy. Judge away, I guess. All right. I think that's everything Snoop-wise. Let's head on up. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman is a soundbite from a Sean Connery James Bond movie. The bed has been hastily made. All right. Smell cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers,
Oh boy.
a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
I mean, it's even odds. Move your hand, fast.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell. The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette.
Anything sews with like a hedgehog ashtray. You know what? Maybe could make that happen.
The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Aw, we got acknowledged by Kim. It's an interact. This wildflower is the wildflower you caught, one of a bouquet of muguets that you found on the whirling roof. It is shedding petals quickly in your pocket. Okay, well, we won't take time right this instant for that, but we'll do it before too long. All right.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. And like I've seen her up here, you can get a little glance at the roof from down below, but I figured, yeah, the way up would be either through the blue door or, you know, through the third room.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
She is going to catch her death out here with wet hair in the snow.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Okay, electrochemistry.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
I think this is the cleaning lady that we gave a nervous breakdown to, unfortunately. Nice view you've got here. Or is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely. Or no time for pledge and series. I have questions for you. Proceed in a rush. I don't understand what the rush would be, so nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It has, or Disco Infernum. Gonna be hard to beat that one. Hell? You know not of that which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world. Or, no, I just trashed the place. I mean, no, I just trashed the place actually has a pretty strong appeal, but nothing beats Disco Infernum. Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Oh, we got an achievement for saying 7 deranged superstar lines. She nods approvingly, and yes, that is probably true.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
The lieutenant steps in.
This does not come as good news to him.
Yeah, Kim, it's not good news. I'm sorry.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
She turns to you.
Oh yeah, feel the power.
Thanks, authority, for that. I've grown accustomed to the power, miss. Or once a cop, always a cop. There's a sad thought. have very little idea of what I'm doing, or that is unimportant to the case at hand. I mean, it is sad, but also I'm going to go with it because it's the most reassuring thing that we have, unfortunately. Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a copacycle.
She's funny. She takes a sip of her coffee.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
I mean, you weren't here for that, Kim, so I forgive you for not knowing that they kind of were upset with us for talking here. Is she trying to give Kim ideas? I don't know, Den, maybe.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amandou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Good deal. 2 money and 10 XP. Won't ever turn it down.
Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Okay. Let's see. About the amount of hassle here, but let's see. Are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
Okay, I'm not going to ask what is Oranje, even though I probably could stand to. I feel like that would not inspire confidence. How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer.
That is impressive, esprit de corps.
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
Oh, boy.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
Good lord. Coplepathy comes in at the weirdest times. So let's see. She said something stupid, and we can say, what's that? Or you're a cop? Good lord. You're a cop is a very funny answer here. But I feel like we would be insulting Kim. I don't know that Kim would appreciate that. This is tough, actually. Yeah, Drask, it would be hilarious if these were responses to Coplepathy. I guess we've been playing it serious. Let's, what's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
She raises both eyebrows. Ooh, what is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian Lit would fit you like a glove.
Okay, Clausia and Inland Empire, I do not appreciate being put on blast on my very own stream like this. I am going to ask for another blow here. Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Oh, unfortunately. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. Or, cool. I'm gonna try not to be a weirdo. Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Okay. Not gonna ask for her passport. Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Let's see. What is this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's Sambo?
A martial art, sir. Is that it?
She raises an eyebrow.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Heck yeah, and we got 2 real for it. Yes, why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Okay. I guess let's put it off a little more. Nice room you've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
So let's see. What are you doing here at the Whirling and Rags? Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. Quite the collection of prescription drugs down there, or that door there. Do you know it leads to the downstairs elevator? I guess I know that now. I didn't before, but I do now. I guess we can write it back down. Or maybe not, if there's no call button. Let's see. What are you doing here in the Whirling and Rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
She calculates. Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Ooh, let's do as many as they'll let us. Here in the Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
Okay, well, hang on. If I do this one again, does it give me the option to pick again?
I'm wintering.
How long have you...
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
You came to the right place. You're too young to call yourself a has-been, or no, this is Sassy Town. It's where the future of dance lies, or understood. More shots fired, yeah. You came to the right place.
She looks at you and nods.
Dang. Oh, sorry, Drask. Your message arrived slightly too late to take it into account. All right, I'm gonna go around the bend once more and talk about actually twice more, I suppose.
I'm wintering.
How long?
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling,
Here in
in
Revachol.
Martinez. I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. And she isn't really hiding it either.
Okay, one more.
I'm wintering.
How long have you been...
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in
the
Martinez, or here in
Insulindia
Revachol. Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
She shrugs.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. She isn't overtly hiding it either.
Yeah. What happened to the old New World?
It turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world slum.
Called Ilmara, and it didn't. Even after the Mesk colonized it 7 ways from Sunday, it's an industrial powerhouse.
Fair enough. I guess I could go around again and talk about what happened to the old world, but I've already been around like 4 times in the first one here, and you know. Trask, yes. All right. Well, you know what? Let's exhaust the dialogue tree. Why not?
I'm wintering.
How long?
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling. Came to see the new
This is by far
What
not
happened
the
to the
only
old
reason
world?
she's here.
conference centers. A lot of them.
That's a very funny answer, actually. Oh, man. All right, that door there. Did you know it leads to a downstairs elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
She takes a drag of her cigarette and smiles.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
Sure. It's an old pinball workshop. The room back there? Workshop, goodness. This place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
She smiles. Fair enough. That's all for now.
Mm-hmm.
She flicks the ash from her cigarette absentmindedly.
She's lost in thought. Eyes narrowed. Forehead furrowed.
I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
She draws out the veil. Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the rooftop with her heel. I mean, she is not wrong.
Somewhere below, military-grade SAD is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
I like it when Inland Empire gets becomes aware of the dialogue system. It's like when a character in a newspaper comic interacts with the like panel frames. Something is bad. Point to your head. In my head, in the past, or for me it's alcoholism, miss, or I don't know what it is. I mean, for me it's alcoholism, miss is pretty funny, but I did snub Inland Empire earlier, so something is bad in my head in the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling, white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Doesn't feel like love at all, or probably. I mean, yeah, probably.
Love is terror.
She breathes in a large billow of menthol-infused smoke, savors it, and lets it out slowly. I mean, we went through the trouble of looking at the drugs, so let's bring it up. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
She says without any discernible irony.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
Authority, I don't know that that's constructive right now. Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss. Or it was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard? I like, Drask, that your the auto mod caught your message about telling Authority to fuck off. There's something kind of delicious about that. So yeah, it was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
Ah, yes. I did, in fact, approve the auto-modded swearing, but Anything So's can have the credit. They do most of the moderating around here, to be sure.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Good. Encyclopedia is getting sassy. Collection includes Nakra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive. Oh, Anything So's. You moderate plenty. It's not just yourself.
Better safe than sorry.
She takes a drag and smiles. It's all as far as that goes, then.
Very funky.
She takes a drag, looking you straight into the eye. I have other questions for you.
Okay.
She takes a pensive drag of her
Watching
cigarette.
herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Okay. I don't particularly want to do the personal question thing at this moment, so let's get to the crux of the issue here as bluntly as the dialogue will make us do it. They tell us you were raped.
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
I mean, it is 9 a.m. I guess it could have been 7:30 a.m. really if we'd come to do this first thing, but yeah.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
It's not that early is a fairly funny thing to say here. It's not that early.
She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea. People are rushing to work below.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake?
Yeah, Drask 7:30 is too early for living. And yet, it is a time at which I have usually been at work for a while. So, yeah, no, she does seem to share my natural proclivities towards sleeping in, whatever work makes me do. So, were you, or so you weren't? It's weird how much this seems to matter. I guess so you weren't?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
She draws out the word.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
She searches for the word, then shrugs.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
So let's see, we can say, Titus asked you to spice things up for us, or are you sure you weren't raped? Or what did happen between you and the victim? Or what can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age. What did they hang him for if not rape? Why was there a bullet in his head? How do the Hardy Boys know you? Or thank you for telling us all this, miss. Okay, so I think currently the most relevant question is Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
Okay, so what did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? The kind I do? Or wait, partied? Where have I heard that before? Or, I don't get it. What do you mean partied? I mean, we have heard it from Titus, and he did explain it, so... Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
Good lord. Drags this out. I guess Harry is not all that bright. You mean like a birthday party?
Yes. We made balloon animals, drank lemonade, inflated a bouncy castle.
Did you rim those lemonade glasses with sugar? I like to do that. Or you're being sarcastic. That's not actually how you partied. She does seem to like to be wry, so... did you rim the lemonade glasses with sugar? I like to do that.
Yeah, I love that too. We frosted the glasses, I unwrapped my bike, there was a petting zoo with little white rabbits.
Her voice is girlishly high-pitched now. Trask, yeah, he's like a more literal Columbo. Really?
I would like it to have been that way, but it wasn't.
How was it?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
She takes a sip of her coffee.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
That is, the cycle that Craig Ferguson describes. He talks about being diagnosed with chronic alcohol and cocaine addiction, and says, I felt like it wasn't fair. I wasn't addicted to cocaine. It was just a vitamin that helped me drink more. Which is grim, but yeah, it does seem to be the dynamic here. You were lovers.
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it must have been hard for you, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
She says bitterly.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I mean, that does seem to be obvious. I could let Kim handle it. I think I'm going to see if Kim does handle it rather than interrupting. Let's say nothing.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it? The caller's voice was disguised. I mean, I do kind of want to hear her answer here. Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
She takes a drag, her voice thick with disgust.
Tearing off his armor. Demeaning him. Throwing rocks at him.
Yeah. The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
She looks into her coffee.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Evocative.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
So, let's see. How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
She looks at the floor. It's tarred. And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Harry. All right. Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
I mean, I feel like we already know the answer, but, we're already having an extremely personal and uncomfortable conversation. What's one more detail? Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
So, let's see. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age,
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair?
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream, or say nothing. Inland Empire, I like how weird you are, but I do think that I'm not going to do this currently. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
Thanks, Inland Empire, I guess? This seems like a bit of a non sequitur. What did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
She thinks.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Okay. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for a pained frown.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer.
Bang.
She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, thank you for telling us all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Had something else before we go, a little thing. I mean, let's go ahead. Can we call the elevator and ride down?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Yeah, don't think that anything here is going to go particularly well, but we'll talk to Kim when we get back downstairs.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Guess I missed that on the way in. Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
Thanks, Inland Empire. The one I smashed in my room.
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
I mean, clearly, if you're chiming in. Fascinating. And down. And out.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
His voice is lowered. You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Say in a hushed voice, why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid, or something is off here. I mean, not necessarily with her, or primarily with her, but something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
A shadow runs across his face.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Yes. Okay, so that was what he was waiting to say here. Did she shoot him to make the death quicker from her room? That's a damn good shot if so. Sedan Drask points out it is wrong angle. It was through the mouth up into the edge of the back of the skull. So yeah, they were, I think whoever shot him was trying to hide it seems. Dan, I need a diorama on my desk by tomorrow morning so I can check the angles. I will do my best, sir. I guess I don't actually know how to do a sir or ma'am for somebody who does not use either side of the binary in the pronouns there, come to think. Something I haven't given a whole lot of thought about. Mage. That's actually a really good answer. So we can confront the Hardy Boys and come back later to question Klasia about the dead man. All right. I am going to disappear for just a moment to get some more water and sort of see to myself. But I will be right back as quickly as I can because I do want to get right back to it. And see what else we can do before I run out of time to stream this evening. So I'll leave you with a tune or two and be back as soon as I can. And I'm back. Tried to be as quick as I could, and so we'll get right back to it. I do like Mage Drask, and then one of the purposes of getting a doctoral degree of any kind is that your title simplifies itself. But yeah, I suppose I could use any number of fun little titular appellations, Fallen London style, Captain, Comrade. Oh, yes, thank you, Dras. This is a good time, I think, to tinker in the thought cabinet, now that we know we don't need the skill point, and we are pretty close to another one. So, let's see. Rigorous self-critique, I think, is useful to a point, but can be taken out here. I'll let that suggestive message rest. I am not the most paranoid about being doxable, but I'm a little paranoid about being doxable, so let's forget rigorous self-critique so that we can add the homosexual underground. It's important. Go. And it will take us 8 whole hours. There we go. And you know what? It doesn't give us a bonus or a penalty, which is nice. Not a lot of thoughts aren't penalizing us these days. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I had clicked, but I think I just clicked the window active. Thank you. I just moved across the floor and did the thought replacement. But yeah, no, I had clicked and nothing had happened because I had clicked the window active and not clicked again after that. 1,000 apologies. Particularly to VOD viewers who can't chat at me. Alright. We can confront Thomas Hardy currently, and that might be the thing to do, honestly. And then I wonder if enough time has passed for us to go see the Speed Freaks about their club. Anything So's is screaming at me in the future VOD comments. Theater of the Mind, Disco Elysium. Disco of the Mind, if you will. Marvelous, Den. Yeah, turn my Disco Elysium stream into a supplemental podcast where I just talk through the process of playing the game. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let me do a little save here, and then antagonize Elizabeth really quick. She won't have anything new to say to us, but just in case.
I've got nothing to say to you. Yeah. Why are you wasting your time?
Fair enough. All right, Hardy.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Can I criticize his very slow arm crossing animation? Let's see. Found a witness, talked to the villain, discovered the everything. Okay, so this feels like maybe blowing up Clausia's spot a little bit, but I don't see that we have a whole lot of other ways to proceed here. I mean, I guess we could just not, but I guess if it goes catastrophically badly, I did quick save, but I'm trying to stick with it. He says it's 2036. Podcasts are out. Let's plays are out. Less listens are all we have. Oh, I'm going to use that. Clausia says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Oh, good. He seems so reasonable. The big man's eyes and veins bulge.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Elizabeth. Come now.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
He turns back to you.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
That's a lot harder to buy after your outburst there, Mr. Hardy.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Good look, Shanky. You're killing it here. I like that he says this carefully. Trask, man, that's not how lawyering works. Den, we told a man we know is capable of murder that someone didn't go along with his planned defense. Yeah, that's why, Den, it seemed like kind of a bad idea to blow up her spot on it, but, you know, I guess we'll see.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Let's see. So, Rhetoric has some good advice here, but our options are crazy we're talking about. She was very lucid, or I did think that, yeah, she's a little crazy, or cut the bullshit. She told me the truth. Dog noise. Yeah, Trask, cops not known for caring about people before their bodies. That's apt. Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
He says through clenched teeth.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Something breaks in him. He takes a step closer and says,
Titus Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Well, I'm glad somebody is in charge here, but, yeah.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
King's Inland Empire. Yeah, Drask, that does seem like a damning speech from the lawyer criminal. It must be kind of hard to be a lawyer for organized crime.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
The tattooed man snaps his fingers to get your attention.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
He turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
He slams an audio tape on the table.
Another apocalyptic actor in town?
Ooh. Our turf. Yeah, you have to both take ethical oaths and forswear them. Yeah, Drask, that's well. Good point. So let's see. Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me. Or so what's on this tape? Or where did you get this tape? Or where can I listen to this? Or that's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation. I mean, I know where I can listen to it. I have a boombox and an in with Roy. But let's antagonize the guy a little bit more while Elizabeth is standing there holding the leash. Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
His eye twitches.
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Fair enough. I'll ask them questions about the tape first while I'm here, and then I can come back if I need to. Won't waste too much time, I don't think. So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the Dorgun a Mega Mix. You'll know why. won't you listen to it?
Where'd you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
He nods.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
He takes a little note.
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then? Or I think I get the picture. I mean, we might as well ask. Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Many places have wiretapping laws indeed, Trask.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
And the chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
All right. That's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
He pushes a little tape towards you with a giant hand. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a particular reason not to. Take the tape. Fine, I'll listen to it. Yeah, apparently Revachol notably lacks many laws. Yeah, Angus's index notes would be kind of handy. I'll keep an eye out for them. Take the tape. Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
He says, adjusting his belt buckle. All right, I don't have anything much else to say to you currently. I'm going to take off now. And you're going to wander slowly back over to your table. All right. So, Door Gunner Megamix. Hardy gave you a recording where the hanged man supposedly testifies to his intent to rape and pillage. Have a listen on the playback device, either in your room or find one from a pawn shop. And we finished that. And we've got the tape here. Magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of Mercenary Task Force audio communications recorded via de-encryption station. Sorry, not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play, which I do have. And let me inspect these while I'm at it, and it hasn't been so long. I don't know if they would like change but we'll see. Interact.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white. A bell-shaped crown.
Oh, we can talk about wildflowers with Kim. What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
The lieutenant corrects his glasses.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
He observes the petals. Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Is it a coincidence it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
He makes a note in his little notebook. Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
Yeah.
Rene, that old man in the uniform.
Oh my God.
Maybe you should show it to him when you get the chance.
Logic. Rubbing salt in the wound here, man. Damn. And we've got the tape here. We won't do that right in the middle here. Ask the petanque player about the Maybells. God damn it. Yes, maybe we can talk to Gaston. Not that he'll thank us for it, I guess. In the meantime, we have a small box to get into with Kim.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your finger across the dust of the white Deora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment, the lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white Deora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
He looks around, thinking.
Deora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean era on the Muindi Isola, the others being Ria Silvia and Advesperasket. This theme is all about early airships and beautiful, sad, pearl-laden women. It's quite nice, actually.
I like it when Encyclopedia has opinions.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
Oh, Kim, I love you.
He doesn't.
Oh, man. How about we fire one of these bad boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
He looks away.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Encyclopedia check. Think. Kim Kitsuragi. I mean, I don't think it's going to get higher than 92%. I don't think it can get higher than 92%. So, here goes.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, a.k.a. Kimball? Oh, God.
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
Oh, Lord. You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. Or, hey, Kimball. Or, I'm not going to talk to him about that. Okay, I am going to talk to him about it, but I won't say Kimball. You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers.
He looks at you in the silence of the workshop, then takes his glasses off and cleans them.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, a.k.a. the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
He puts them back on. Wait, but I still can't remember anything else. Or you don't seem to really like pinball. Yeah, wait, but still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You don't seem to really like pinball.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science-fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Brutal. Then why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you...
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
He puts his glasses back on. Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide.
He shudders.
End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
He looks at the pinball machine and breathes in.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
Okay, so we can... Let's see. Wait, so that's why you didn't talk to Kuno. I'm going to call you Pinball now. I'm going to call you Kimball now. Or don't worry, I'll keep calling you Kim. Or your Lieutenant Kitsuragi to me. I mean, let's... Yeah. So that's why you didn't talk to Kuno.
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
He nods. I'm not going to give him a mean nickname he doesn't like. On the one hand, he probably likes having his rank and achievements recognized, but it's very formal and kind of distancing to call someone Lieutenant Kitsuragi. So, don't worry. I'll keep calling you Kim.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too. Now, we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling.
Yeah. But what if we played pinball? Oh, man. Elevator.
The elevator stands open, inviting you to step inside.
It says last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Hell yeah, Kim. Lieutenant peeks in. This elevator was last maintained in the future? God, Harry. 88. This elevator was maintained a long time ago.
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
That's a dangerous game to play with Harry, Kim. You don't use sarcasm on important things when Harry's around. Bad idea. I wonder what this elevator was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. Let's do it. Close the doors and go up. Small box, small box. Oh, hell yes. Small windows, taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Okay, this is where we turn away from our cop lifestyle and become a pinball technician. Schematics for a pinball machine, futurism themed. Pinball maker's coat. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. +1 empathy. M. Nighthawk's Blues? I have no idea what that means, but look at this thing. And +1 to hand-eye coordination. This dusty old coat used to belong to someone called M. Nighthawks. The name is stitched into the silk lining. Ooh, stitched in. It smells of moths and ancient engine grease, but fits you perfectly. A strange, lonely emotion fills you when you tighten the belt around your waist. Look at it. Oh. I am going to keep my conceptualization code on because it gives me extra experience, but I love it. I'm so happy. Footprints, eh? The pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point, or this used to be a pinball workshop. Yeah, looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardys bang away at it.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Oh, never change Inland Empire. Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and God ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Guard is not going to perform a counterspell is the problem. Alright, we'll get to those little footprints in just a second. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Oh, gross.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think, Harry, that we already know what those people are doing in there. I think I can see into Clausius' bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here.
He leans closer to inspect the peephole.
The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Okay, what were those people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural.
Electrochemistry, you creep me out. I'm glad I don't have you at a higher level, frankly, but thanks for the 5 experience.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook. Let's see, someone's been here in the last week or two. Let's have a closer look then. Crouch and study the footprints, or let's move on. Okay, someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Woohoo! Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Clausius' room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole with logos on it. It seems custom-made or old-fashioned.
Okay, so let's see. This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the Hanging Kim, and this doesn't look like the worker boots from the Hanging, does it? Yeah, so let's see. This doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the Hanging Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
This doesn't look like the worker boots from the Hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Okay.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. Okay. Can we open this?
This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
Oh boy, we were going to try to force open a barred door? Yeesh. I mean, if we unbar the door, we can tell Clausia about it. If we want to. Let's unbar it. And there we are. The doomed hostel. Alright. Let's see what options we have for Clausia without hopefully antagonizing her too much.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
She leans back against the railing, legs crossed. So I need to talk to you about your room again. Let's talk more about the so-called assault. I'm gonna listen to the thing first. Volition, look in her eye. Interesting. Okay, well, let's start with, I need to talk to you about your room again.
Yeah?
That window's new.
It is.
She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Let's see. A few more comments about what's behind that door.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And there were tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
Uh-huh. I feel like, despite Kim's warning here, the hole is really suspicious, especially when combined with the tracks. There's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
The lieutenant points to her window. The unmade bed is visible through the glass.
Okay.
There's a pause as she processes this information.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be just a coincidence. It could be connected. We don't know at this point. I mean, we don't know at this point. It could be, but all of these are true, is the thing. So yeah, I mean, we don't know at this point.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
I do kind of want her thoughts on it if she's worried about anybody in particular. If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
All right. That's all for now.
Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought. Eyes narrowed. Forehead furrowed.
Had other questions?
All right.
Let's see if we can...
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Good to have a time for it. Is there anything that I can do to increase my volition? I have the tie. I mean, it's already a pretty good chance, but no reason not to juice it if we can. And we'll see what we can get if we succeed. Suggestion, empathy, volition. Oop. Man, I am losing my mind about the weird little screen flickers I get sometimes while playing this game. Because it's not the rendering in the game, both my screens flicker when it happens. So don't love that. Gonna try not to rush it, but winding down to the last half hour I was planning to stream for anyway, so. Alright, let's see if I can make this roll.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She leans back against the railing. See, I really like how reactive and responsive the game is, even to changes in time of day and weather. So let's try to look her in the eye and see what comes up.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me?
Oh, God.
Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff.
Oh, no. This is the last thing I needed.
You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Or what? Or I knew something was off. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, logic, and drama. Oh my God. What?
Believe it.
Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
Good lord. Yeah, exactly. Trask says the most obviously compromised voice.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Good lord, electrochemistry. You're as much of a disaster as anything. Anything else Harry's got going on? How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
Oh, what can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this. She is a lady, most fair and just.
God damn it, this game has my number. I mean, I guess I don't know what Middle Insulindian was like, but come on. Ask join the homosexual underground about it. Yeah, you know what? Sounds like a plan.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
Oh no, you're compromised too, Volition.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with her.
What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
Oh, good lord. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Say out loud, Miss, are you manipulating me? Or don't say anything. Just close your eyes and let the moment pass. The smart thing is probably not to say anything, but I kind of do want to see what she has to say. She's got a lot of sang-froid about this whole situation, so it's fun to see what she has to say, but I keep thinking about when we were about to lose our shit, talking to Evart about our missing loaded gun, and we threw him off by like sliding down the chair slowly. I keep thinking about how that did. You know, fuck it. Miss, are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got information, a nice little like psychomachia, and some XP out of it, so I'm calling it a win. Let's return to this later, miss. And yeah, cover up that peephole. And we've got 2 skill points in our back pocket now, which is great. Love that. Let's go back down the dangerous way. Didn't even have to talk about how long we could spend in the hospital potentially.
Yes?
Nothing about pinball. Alright, fine. Let's see. We did promise to buy some dice, but I feel like that's where we'll, you know, call it for the evening. Instead, what if I go stand in my busted-ass room? Oh, that's right. We gotta tell Gart. Thank you. Man, I never think about Gart. Appreciate it, Drask. There's a pretty noticeable difference. I mean, I'm not ever totally on top of it, but I feel like there's a pretty noticeable difference between me streaming after a work day and me streaming when I've had, like, you know, a relatively restful day.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Guard, I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Let's see. We're not going to snitch on Classia just yet. Why can't I go into the kitchen is a pretty funny one, but Cart, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He controls his excitement well.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons, a mausoleum of the dead, pinball machines, a pinball workshop, or nothing. The black gaping maw at the end of time. I mean, I feel like he can just go look now, so... Pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here, too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. Or didn't check pinball isn't relevant to the investigation. Or didn't check pinball is stupid. I mean, why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He appears to be making a calculation in his head. Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade? If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut. C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor. Yeah, Gart, pinball fan. Gart, definitely a pinball wizard. I think Drask, you're onto something. Or I feel like capitalist plot coming up. Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken.
He scowls.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Let's see. I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area. Good God. There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room right next to Clausius' bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Good God. I mean, it seems unlikely that he's been the one doing it since he couldn't get through the door, but I do just kind of want to antagonize him because he's Gart. I guess there is a little bit of bully in me. This game does teach me things about myself, I suppose. Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day.
He
And now a
calms his
hole
breathing.
in the wall.
All right, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
I will leave the doomed commercial area and nicked phone line thing for another time. I'll keep those aces in my pocket, as it were.
Yes.
All right. Got that. And then, yeah, we were going to go listen to the tape. I'm sure it's going to be extremely pleasant listening. Yeah, for when we need to traumatize Gart again and or more. Okay. Let's have this no doubt extremely pleasant experience with the tape that Titus gave us.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
The stat we need to deal with the expression. So we have 2 checks on that. Encyclopedia at formidable, which I think will help us with the electrochemistry at impossible. And, yeah, we've got 1 in encyclopedia, none in electrochemistry, so that's an unlockable check when we decide that we want to spend it there. I've tried the the point in encyclopedia, I think, is from trying the encyclopedia one again. I think probably that's going to get us towards, having less trouble with the electrochemistry one, but I don't know that for sure. It's just a guess. All right, let's play the tape. Again, I'm sure it'll be entirely pleasant and not at all uncomfortable to listen to.
You push Command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Pleasant noise, a man's voice says. Another loud screech, some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Damn, Kim. Impressive. The lieutenant takes out his notebook.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens, too.
Uh-huh.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
Weirdly enough, the first bit here is my first thought, right? Like the unintelligible part seems like it could just very well be interference, but it's stopping suddenly is a little suspicious. What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
Okay. Recorded it over blank when they had what they needed to throw you in the direction they want. Yeah, Drask, that is my thought as well. We've seen this kind of misdirection with the bullet before, for instance. The hanging. So, yeah, could very well be the case. Something to look out for. So let's see. What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah, so Kim is thinking what we're thinking. So let's see. I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with this look now. His look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Yeah, that's my conclusion. Who's this Corty?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Yeah, we are probably going to have to talk to him, but I would rather do so with more information than less. So, useful all the same. What's Cohoy?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and Safre. It has been hot for 12 years, with the atrocities piling on, mostly committed by the Grad.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Okay, then what now? Remove the tape.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
He looks around. Does seem like maybe. We'll need to come back later. So, I mean, it may be later enough, but it's really only been like an hour and a half. So, maybe not just yet either. I don't know. We are close to the mirror. If I can beef up my encyclopedia a little bit, that may be worth trying with our extra point while we're here. Just because I really want to figure the whole thing out. Expression-wise. Who knows what our face would look like if we weren't making the expression? It's almost hard to imagine. Really do need to start committing to memory what I do have available and which bits contribute. Okay, no encyclopedia here. We've already got our prescription lenses on. So I think I already did this, but just in case, let's plunk one into encyclopedia since we have the extra, and give that a try in the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Yeah.
It's barely covered in steam anymore. You see yourself, the expression, fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
All right. 72% is decent. Let's see what happens. Dig deep into your mind to try to locate the source of the expression.
It belongs
Yay.
in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
More end of history. Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Le Million.
What a name.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Fascinating. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. I guess that's probably... How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? And it is, I guess, basically Blue Steel, yeah. So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Yeah. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Oh, good lord.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
Oh no. This is really pointing up the fact that every weird, difficult, sad conversation that we have had in this game, including like letting the woman know that her husband had died in an accident, the conversations with Klasia, that's all accompanied by this expression. 10 no finger guns is your nifty little way of saying I'm bi. I mean, yeah, fair enough. How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Yeah. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
I don't like having to prepare myself for that encyclopedia. I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Oh no. Guillaume le Millon. 4.5 hours, -1 logic head in the clowns. Whatever happened to Guillaume le Millon, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remnants of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize into a cloud of cocaine dust? What a way to go. Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Oh God, we're going to convince ourselves that we're the, like, faked death second life of this pop star. Well, this one can wait until we see, you know, what we've got. Yeah, superstar cop, exactly, Trask. This one can wait for a minute. We'll organize our thought cabinet more after these two have finished. But that did unlock the electrochemistry check, which, and it gave us +2, which has added a whole 5%. So let's redo our gear to be electrochemistry focused. This is our Poulon Labor jeans. We've got the fingerless gloves, and I think the dragon robe, Party Dragon's silk robe. There we go. Over the armor is a very powerful look. I am frankly in awe. This is a man that you would not mess with. I think that's probably about all we're going to have. Oh, hey, I was wrong. Electrochemistry sunglasses, too. And the flare-cut trousers would be replacing these guys, so it doesn't probably matter too much. Look at us. My God. All right. I mean, we have tripled our total electrochemistry, so, I mean, it's not a guarantee by any stretch, but should be good.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. You see yourself, the expression, fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Anything says a superstar of fashion. Yeah, off-the-shoulder over armor is such a thing. I mean, even odds on a difficulty 18 check is quite good compared to where we were. It's definitely not a guarantee. We may still not do it, but we can attempt. Let's stop the expression from happening if we can.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Fair enough. And I mean, we can go ahead and put our remaining point into electrochemistry. We mean we don't have one in the slush pile, but we are coming up on the end of our stream, so, you know, Maybe a pretty good chance. Let's give it a try. We spend an awful lot of points on Thought Cabinet, so...
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered
72
in
has
steam
been a good
anymore.
number for us so far.
You see yourself.
Fingers
The
crossed.
expression fixed to your clean. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Let the mirror be for now. Dang, and we get a new portrait too. And I mean, yeah, we do just look like a, run-down older guy, but it's probably better for the kind of work we've been doing than where we were before. More appropriate, I suppose. Oh, it unlocked our other electrochemistry checks too. Dang, I wish I'd have realized that. I really should have thought of it, but yeah, we could have had an extra whack in between trying and adding a point for figuring out what's going on in Clausio's medicine cabinet, as well as figuring out Bird's Nest Roy. It's going to be hard to
This
wind down
medicine
now.
cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and...
Is there something more interesting here?
A bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Good lord. We have -1 to sweaty hands. Let's see. What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Okay, I am not attempting to load up on speed in secret. That's the sort of thing an addict would do, and we're trying not to be an addict. So, let's tell Kim. ADHD drugs, wee! Yeah, Trask. That, of all the problems that Harry has, well, if ADHD is in the mix, it is buried under some other stuff, shall we say. Currently. Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
Trask, yeah, if he had that flavor of neurospice, such that speed would not do what he wants for him. Yeah, it's a good point.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Good lord, electrochemistry. You are insistent. Yeah, let's just close the cabinet. If we really want to take it in secret, we can do it after Kim leaves for the evening. Okay, let's also go see if we can figure out what's up with Bird's Nest Roy, since we have the opportunity. Again, feeling kind of silly that I didn't check, but it is starting to get late here, and like I said, I'm doing this after just like a whole entire work day. So I'm excusing myself from some of my mental sluggishness. Still wearing this godforsaken outfit.
Hello again. How can I help you?
83 is pretty good. Is Roy high, and if yes, then what is he on?
Nope.
No.
Still no clue.
Dang.
You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
I mean, fair enough. This is where coming here in between, before I added the point, would have been helpful, because I'd get another whack at it. But I live and I learn, I guess. At least I hope I do. You know what?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Dang, that's a lot of real. Rich as I am, I still can't afford it. Alright. We are winding down. Let's spend some money. I do, in fact, want to buy the sneakers and thus speakers from Silang, but more than that... Oh, let's just check in real quick. I know that...
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want?
Host almighty. He's a total bummer now.
Inland Empire. Come on, man. I don't really want to rub salt in the wounds, but I do think that I kind of have to, yeah, I'd be a bummer too, exactly. Good point, anything so's. I do kind of want to ask him about this. It's a little crass, but too bad Renee's gone. I was hoping to ask him about Maybelle's. Hold out the flower.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Wait, Insulindian lilies? Man stares at the flower and then sighs.
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why didn't he like them?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the Bells of Revolution.
A sad smile passes his face.
I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, Dan, this is like really soon. It was like less than a day.
But you feel the dried flower in your hand somehow still does matter, although not to this sad old man.
Yeah. Bye for now. Okay. Well. Dice, 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 dice. Alright, it's like really actually dark here. There we go. Yes, Drask, we did turn in the backup copy to Sona, and we helped her with her experiment, and we concluded that it was perhaps the case that the reason why she didn't get the results she wanted is because the audio equipment was not capable of reproducing the low frequency that it would need to. So we got the Speed Freaks to go try and help her with their sound equipment. Was where we ended up. So let's buy some dice, and then we can start next time. It's been a few hours now. We can start next time with going to check in on Sona and the Speed Freaks.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Not a priority check to unlock here, but you know, if we ever do have a reason to put Shivers in. Put points in Shivers. So, okay. I'd like to order a die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Okay. Let's see. The cursed dice, I think, were the thing that Anything So's wanted the to take priority. So, let's see. Do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
Abracadabra perished like this world.
All right. How about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
Okay, it's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Woohoo. I wonder, can I order multiple dice at once, do we think? Because 7 real is pocket change for us now.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
I figured, but I wanted to check. All right, well, when I come back, I'll have another order for you. Whee! All right, so in 8 hours, which would be 7 p.m. All right. Well, this has been quite lovely, and I am so glad that I got to do it. But it is basically my bedtime, if you can believe it. So I'm going to start winding down here. And I'll be back on Sunday a little earlier in the afternoon. I think I have it at 3 Central. We'll be getting right back to this, and we'll be starting off with going to visit the church and see how Sona and the Speed Freaks are getting on. So I'll play us out with just a little bit of soundtrack, and then hopefully I'll see everybody and more come Sunday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Till next time.